Periya shames Pinarayi Government. A state is to work for the welfare of its people. The police is supposed to protect the lives and properties of the citizens. But these principles may not suit well for the CPIM-led LDF government in Kerala. It has been spending crores from the exchequer to protect the criminals and not the victims. We saw this phenomenon happening in the TP Chandrasekharan murder case. It was a planned murder by the Marxists and hence were with the criminals. The dual murder in Periya, Kasaragod was also a Marxist conspired brutal murder. Two youth congress workers, Kripesh and Sarath Lal, were brutally hacked to death in Periya on February 19th last year. But the judiciary has come to the rescue of the victim's family who wanted the CBI to investigate the case. The parents of the two youths were not satisfied with the investigation by the crime branch. They approached the High Court seeking an order for an inquiry by the CBI. The single bench allowed the petition and ordered a CBI investigation. But the government was not happy over it as they feared exposure of their leaders in the crime by the CBI. They appealed against the single bench order. But a division bench which heard the appeal dismissed the appeal and upheld the single bench order. The CPIM was in a fix. The CBI approached the crime branch for getting case diaries. But they went on to buy time till the state filed an appeal in the Supreme Court. This appeal was also dismissed on Tuesday. The Supreme Court not only disallowed the appeal but lambasted on the state for moving the appeal. The apex court expressed surprise over the state's motives behind trying to block the CBI inquiry. The court observed shock and anguish over the non-transfer of case diaries to the CBI despite the High Court order permitting a CBI investigation. The apex court also went on to ridicule the state by asking the relevance and need for such an appeal. Sathyanarayanan, father of Sarath Lal, and Krishnan, father of Kripesh, hailed the decision allowing a CBI investigation. They are hopeful that the CBI would expose the criminals behind the crime that exterminated their sons. Sathyanarayanan said that instead of protecting the interests of the victims, the government was desperately trying to protect the criminals who conspired the crime. He said the state, which is supposed to protect the lives and properties of the citizens, were spending crores to protect criminals by opposing a CBI investigation. The apex court had sent out strong observations while dismissing the appeal by Kerala. The remarks and observations against the state government has been hard-hitting on the Pinarayi government. The court lambasted the intentions of the state behind trying to stall an investigation by the CBI as desired by the victim's parents. Shame on you, Mr. Pinarayi. It's better you call it a day. Please subscribe the channel. Also, click the bell button to get the latest updates.